don't know the power of a reaction.
What is happening, Magnusites? So, a few days ago, I did a video on the story that Disney will be resetting, deleting, getting rid of The Force Awakens, The Rise of Skywalker, and The Last Jedi. Yeah, the one that started it all. But we see here that the reset also includes Kathleen Kennedy stepping down. Now, I've seen several videos on Kathleen Kennedy, and from what I've seen, because I don't know everything about her, but from what I've seen, she's actually been a part of a lot of great things. I am going to liken the hatred that she gets for Star Wars to Neil Druckmann and the hate that he gets for The Last of Us Part 2. There are people that know how to tell a story, that know how to get the right people together to make a great product, but decided to veer off left, and it ended up pissing people off. So, it says here, it is claimed that Kathleen Kennedy will be stepping down from Lucasfilm to start her own female-centric production company, which follows the rumor that Disney is resetting Star Wars. Wow, and she's still following the whole female thing. Okay? Details, once again, come from the future ruler of Earth, Lord Doomcock, from the Overlord DVD YouTube channel. Recall, it was Doomcock who revealed all those Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker spoilers, and Doomcock even revealed trouble at Disney with Brie Larson prior to the directing and writing team being let go from the Captain Marvel sequel. I didn't know about that. Star Wars Civil War taking place at Lucasfilm. Doomcock has gone on record stating sources have filled him in that a secret plan is in the works to save Star Wars that involves some sort of Star Wars Civil War taking place at Lucasfilm between Kathleen Kennedy and those loyal to George Lucas, Jon Favreau, and Dave Filoni. In Doomcock's previous report, it is stated that Star Wars reset will involve the erasure of The Force Awakens, The Last Jedi, and The Rise of Skywalker through a concept introduced in the Star Wars Rebels animated series, The Veil of the Force. Kathleen Kennedy's reign of terror is almost at an end, claims the YouTuber. I've been sitting on this information for weeks now, seeking further confirmation, but at this point I've heard enough from various viewpoints to credit this rumor. It may have some validity. It's explained that Kennedy is dead set against the plans, as it will undo everything she has done with Disney's Star Wars. It attacks her legacy in a fundamental way, says Doomcock. It's a stinging rebuke to her authority and vision and repudiation, I haven't seen that word in a while, of her brand of identity, politics, and a signal to a grateful world that the Force isn't female at all, but belongs to everyone. Everyone! Kathleen Kennedy not renewing Star Wars contract. My. So, there we have it, folks. I tell you this, man. Here's the thing. And I've always said this. When the hell have fans ever had a problem with female heroes? Never. Never. It is just that within the past, what is it? I don't know, 5, 6, 7 years. I don't know how many years it's been because it's all a blur to me. But it's just been this cramming of diversity and gender and just all this stuff down people's throats. It seems so pushed and forced that people are very conscious to it. And because it's so forced, it doesn't feel real, it doesn't feel natural, it doesn't feel organic to fans and the public of a lot of product. Like the same thing that is happening to The Last of Us Part 2 is just basically the same thing that has been happening in Hollywood and in Star Wars. It's like, don't you see people are rejecting this? It's not what you're doing, it's how you're doing it. And how fast you're doing it. And it's just like a dog, it's like you're piling it on. And it's like, like all these new series, okay, now all the new heroes have to be female. All the new heroes have to be a different race. All the new heroes have to be a different gender. They have to be gay or they have to be trans. This guy's, the sexuality, it's too much. It's too much. And it reminds me of how, certain stars get saturated in the media. I've talked about this before. You'll see a star explode. And I won't say any names. But then you'll start to realize that they're in every new movie that comes out. It's like, good Lord. All right, man, I like you. But damn. Really? They become so oversaturated, and then eventually they figure it out and they back down. And they stop forcing this particular celebrity down your throat because people are getting tired of him or her. It's the same thing with these politics that they throw around in the movies, man. It's ridiculous. So anyway, I'm sure Kathleen Kennedy will continue to do great things. But I am very, very, very much looking forward to the reset and seeing exactly what they do. Because I think, personally, that if they had gone with what Lucas wanted, and if, to tell you the truth, he didn't want to do them because fans bullied him off the internet. You see, you guys got to understand, you get mad at somebody you got to watch what you're doing. You know what I mean? It's my understanding that George Lucas basically said, you know what, all right, I'm going to step down. You guys want to harass me about the prequels and everything? All right, I'm done, basically. And, now, and it's funny because people was talking about now we want him back. Yeah, because I know that if he did these last three that Ryan laid to play at the game bars, it would have been better than what we got. Even if you didn't like them, they would have been better than what we got. We all know this. Why? Because it would have been true to the lore and canon that we're used to. And for fans, as long as you stick to canon, that's going to be better than deviating far left and just dividing us. You know what I mean? Anyway, post comments down below. Let me know what you all think. If you enjoyed my video, hit the like button, subscribe, and share.